Hey everybody, I know I'm super messy today, but we're in the woods so it doesn't really matter. But it's super bright out. You can see the sky is bright blue. But today you can see we got the four-wheeler. We're on the trail again, and we're gonna go into the woods and we're gonna set up camp. This time we're gonna start building like a base for it, you know, just knowing where it's at, and we're gonna put some logs around and stuff like that. And we're gonna cook some dehydrated lunch, and yeah, there's gonna be a lot more of these soon. So don't, I'm not gonna do one and then not do it for another month, so I'll do a couple. But yeah, I can easily get out here now, like I said in the one video a while ago, because I got the four-wheeler. So we're gonna go in the woods. I'm gonna hike everything in, and yeah, so right here's the four-wheeler and the trail, and we're gonna go in that way. So let's just see what we can do. So I'm gonna do the gear explanation real quick here before we walk in. Pretty much I got this bag and this bag. And in this bag here, it's one of those bags. It's a dry bag, and I just got it. What's in here? Let me flip the screen so I can see what I'm seeing here. But yeah, in this bag here, don't worry, it's not cold out. It's starting to melt, and that's why I'm not wearing a jacket. But we just got our wipes and hand wipes, water, a cookie, and then our dehydrated chicken Alfredo. So this is the meal dry bag, and hoping this turns out good, this bag. But in that bag we got our axe. I just got a new axe, like an actual, axe. And then Dad got me a tactical axe to chop little stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. You should see all the coyote tracks around here. Wonder if we'll hear any. But yeah, that bag's just got my axe, my saw, my cooker, and that's it. And then I tarp. So I'm trying to go minimal, as other times I carry a lot of stuff. So yeah, we're just carrying minimal stuff now. I do need a minimal lightweight bag, but that's still to come. But right now it's not too much of a problem because I have a four-wheeler. But yeah, so now we're gonna hike in. I just want to show, that's all I brought was this, that, and then of course the camera and the stand. So yeah, we're gonna start walking in, and I'll see you right when we get to the spot. Okay guys, so let me flip you real quick. This is the new spot I found. There's a couple of trees here, as you can see. There's one there, and one right there to hold our tarp. But we're not too far from the trail. But there's a lot of flagging tape around here, but I won't be in here during deer season. So if you see any, that's it's game lands, but I have permission to do this. So we're right next to a stream, but we got the high ground on the stream. The stream's right there, and I'm gonna clear all this snow, and we're gonna set up camp. I'm gonna do a fire, and I'm gonna try to keep these videos, not as long as usual. So we're gonna clear this whole spot right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. I'll tilt you. So we're gonna clear all this out, all the snow, and then I'll see when I'm starting to put my tarp up. So see you then, guys. Okay, guys. So as you can see right here, got the whole ground cleared out. It took a bit because the snow was pretty dense, and the leaves. So we got our paracord here. It's all tangled up. I bought some new. Not gonna use as much as I need, but we're gonna quickly throw this tarp up. I'm gonna, like I said, try to make these videos short because they're gonna take a while to make out here, and it'll probably take an hour and a half if I filmed everything. So we're just gonna throw our tarp up really quick here. It's the one you've seen in my other video right here. Just reflective. As of right now, I'm just gonna be using it just to reflect some heat on me until I get the camp built. So as soon as the camp's built, I'll be able to insulate it with leaves. But just for now, keep some heat in. I don't need the heat today, but I kind of wanted to make a fire, so let's just tie this up. Hold on. Get a little bit of paracord. Now this is just paracord from Walmart, nothing special. Tie this off. It's really tangled, but that doesn't matter. Now we're gonna make this our official campsite, so get this tied real quick. Use this tree as a cutting. Cut tree. Actually, this. Be a pain to cut, guys. That's our paracord. Just got a pocket knife, nothing special. nice one eventually, but for now, that's not a good tree. We're gonna use this one. This tree's a little bit on an arch, but this should be fine for time. Shouldn't be hard at all. It's gonna go awkward that way, but our fire's gonna be here, so just for now, like I said, nothing special. Something to hold it in place. Now, I do a lot more, but my gear's not the best right now. But I am starting to get some gear as time goes by. But, this paracord's actually unraveling pretty easily. I noticed that with paracord. But, yep, I'll cut through this for you. I'm gonna pick the other side up and wrap it, and I'll see you once that's done. Okay guys, so got that done real quick. I got it tied to that tree and that tree. It's not the best by any means, but it's enough to reflect heat down on this area. So, yeah, and the sun's gonna hit that. But we're gonna start setting our stuff around here, and I'll get back with you. Hold on one second. Okay guys, so our stuff's set over here now. And since the ground's super wet, I'm not gonna get any stones today for the fire pit. But normally right here is gonna be the fire pit, right around that area. And eventually this is gonna be its own like log wall with a log sides and everything. You know, just for now it's a tarp. You know, today we got our area. We might put some stuff around, like some rocks or something, I don't know, something like that. Maybe a stump or like a chopping block for our axe. But we'll do something, and we're gonna cook our lunch. So right now it's probably gonna take me a good 30 minutes because I can't see much wood. Because I can't chop trees down, only dead stuff that's on the ground. So I'm gonna go find something that's dry, and then I will see you when I get a decent amount of firewood, just for like a, you know, a little tiny fire. And then we'll get that running, and we'll cook our lunch. So see you then. You can see that there, it's on a, I found a piece here, it's right by the camp, I wasn't looking right. But I don't know if you can see all the way up. Let me flip the screen so I can see. I don't know why I don't flip the screen every time, but you can see it's extremely dead, and this is good fire starter, so we're gonna pile that under you. Split it down the center. Here's the axe I got. I traded it in. It's like it's a $50 axe. I'll give it a try and let you guys know if it's good. But just throwing this bark down here for now. And then we're gonna chop this tree down, so give it a couple chops, hit it. It's not breaking just yet. I usually do it one-handed. See all that bark coming off? We're gonna split down the center here. Get rid of this nice layer. I know I don't handle an axe properly, but I'm gonna buy a hand guide on it. So we got, see how I just peeled a big chunk of this wood off? This is just to set our, hold on. This is gonna be to set our bark that I got off the same tree. This is super dry, nice dark wood. And this is gonna be what we start our fire on. So keep that dry and let's chop this tree down. Going down. See that? There go to our little tree. A lot of stuff just fell over because it was leaning on that. But this here, I don't want it to be something sharp sitting here because that's kind of dangerous. This is going to be more enough firewood than we need, since we're just doing lunch. But I'm going to process this tree, saw it up into some logs, and we'll get our fire started. Make it feel more of a camp, you know? So, see you in a second. I'm getting some of this pulp off here. Bunching it up. I'm going to use that as like a thick tinder. So, bark, then we're going to go to the thick timber, then we're going to go to that. So, let's saw this up real quick, and you'll see me in like a second here. I'm going to show you me sawing it. So, yep, 1 second. Okay guys, so you can kind of see me almost partly, but right here is our log, and I turned the bottom of the tree into our holder, because right there's camp. So we're gonna start sawing. I kind of have to hold it here too, but yeah, I know this is a $10 saw. I need to get a good one, but it works for now. It's a very, very bad saw. This is pulpy wood too, and it's still... This will go good because the center is very hard, and the outside is, you can see it's flaking away. That's some pretty good wood. It's not the best, but it'll work for what we're doing. You know, honestly, I might have better luck just chopping this. So I'm going to try to chop it, and if that doesn't work good, I'm just going to come back to here. So I'm going to process the wood. I'm not going to bore you. So I'm going to process this whole log, and I'll see you when it's done. Okay, guys. So, you can see right here I got maybe like 10 of these logs. I just processed the whole tree. It took me like 20 minutes because the axe is, it's okay. But, I mean, you could always get a sharper axe. That's the thing with axes. You can always find a better one. But, I'm going to set this axe aside. Get a log. So, what we're going to make here is called a firewall. And all that does is it, hold on. I'll do this while I'm talking. All that does is it reflects the heat back at you. And with this tarp, it's going to reflect all the way back, hit this, hit me again, reflect back, and then it's going to go. But at the same time, it's going to get more heat from the fire continuously. So, you're going to get a lot of heat on you if you make one of these. You'll see a lot of people make these. They're very common in a camp like this. But, we're going to make a quick one here. All you got to do is get your sticks. Get 4 sticks. Put them in the ground. These aren't the sturdiest, but I don't know if I'm going to move this or not, so I always got to be careful with that. You never know if you're going to move one of these, so it's nice to just... So I'm going to move these. You're pretty much going to want to get your 4 sticks, and you're going to want to fit them to how the logs' size are. So there's a stick here and a stick here. And then the logs are going to go between this one and that one, and then there's going to be 2 logs here, 2 sticks here. So you're going to want to go to your shortest log and put it to there. See that? So the shortest log is where you're going to measure it off to, because it's going to fall through if they're too far apart, if you know what I'm saying. So we're going to put our 4th stick in, and you're going to take your small log out, and then you're going to get your big logs, and you're going to stack them in here, just like this. And you're going to make a wall. So you'll see as this goes up that you are making a wall to reflect heat on you. Now it's very cool how these work. I always make one, even if I don't need it. They're just fun to make and a nice addition. So, use that as a support there. Now for this case, I might actually tie some paracord around those 2 to hold them. So that's what I'm going to do. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get my knife out. Get a little piece of paracord. Quick. Yes, that took all of our firewood, but we have a couple logs left, so it's fine. It's not cold out. It's not what I need. Just nice to have one. There's also a nice gold mining creek right here. Even though there's no gold here, I could always get my own and bring it. Like a mining bag. Because there's a creek right there, but... Out of breath, but... We're going to get our 2 sticks here and tie them together. Do it around like that. Around like that. And we're going to tie them over here. So... That'll work. That's just going to hold our logs in place. And right in front of this is where we're going to have our fire. It's not the tallest one I've ever made, but it should do. So, get rid of this little twig right here real quick. Have to clean my knives off and stuff after this, but got this little branch. Ugh. Or get it in your mouth. Get dirt in your mouth. dirt in your mouth and your eyes. That's fine though. Why not? So hold on, I'm gonna show you this real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, so you see how we made a wall here? It's a straight standing wall. 2 sticks to hold them on each side. Those are tied with paracord to hold them in place. And we got our, how many logs? We got 5 logs stacked up. And right here's where you're gonna have your fire. And that's gonna hit that wall. And it hit back and it's gonna hit my tarp. So, or just hit you sitting here. It's not gonna do the whole thing. But I mean, it will heat you up more than usual. And it kind of blocks some wind if you have bad wind. So yeah, we're gonna get a fire started. I'm gonna get all set up, and as soon as I get it started, I will cut to it and show once it's started. So give me 1 second. Okay guys, so as you can see here, we got our fire going. It's starting to smoke. You can see the smoke there. There's our firewall, and there is our tarp. So zoom me out as I'm talking. But you can see I got birch bark on the top. Well, it's not birch. I always say birch bark because that's what I usually use because that's the best. Super oily. But this bark's gonna have to work for now. I'm pretty sure it's a oak tree. But got our bark on top. Our little, they're not really small, but they're very dry and pulpy little logs. And then we got big logs on the bottom. So I'm not gonna add any to this. This is all I'm using because I'm not gonna be out here too long. But you know, it'll be nice to have it while I'm out here. So yeah, what I use for the fire starter, it would have just went on the birch bark if I would have used flint and steel. See, I said birch again, just ignore it. But you see it's really starting to go now. Dry bark is always what you want to use. I'm sure a lot of you that go out know all this, but any kind of bark that is very dry and pulpy, maybe not even pulpy, just very dry, that is always a good fire starter. So as you can see here, we got our fire going. And it smells really good. But getting back to what I used as fire starter, my sister made me for Christmas one of my gifts. They were little fire starters, and they're made of like dryer lint, like a little tiny bit, and then it was wrapped in like I think it was, well, what was it? Pine needles, and it was in like a little egg carton, cardboard egg carton, and it worked pretty good. So I wanted to use it just to show her that they do work out here. And I can feel that fire actually. I can feel it, and I can smell it obviously, but it's a nice fire. I might put something to hold this back so I can sit down to enjoy the fire. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get started on lunch. So we've got our base camp confirmed. We got our little logs up there, our fire wall. We got a campfire going. We got our tie down spot completely down pat, so we know what we're doing next time. And what I'm gonna do next time is start to transform this whole camp here. Start to transform that into a bushcraft log camp. But just for today, it's already been like 2 hours of me out here. I haven't filmed a lot, but we got our campfire going, and we'll get our cooking pot out. We're gonna eat, and if there's time left, maybe we'll do something else. So I just thought it was nice to come out today. Don't expect me to do this, drop out 2 months with another one of these. I mean, obviously there's gonna be other videos, but for bushcraft stuff like this, you know, so far I've kind of just put one out and then I wait. You know, I can't do that. And it wasn't by choice, it's just because I couldn't walk. It was just too far, and my gear is so heavy right now. So now I got my four-wheeler and we're out here. But my voice cracked there. But we're gonna get our cooking pots out and our chicken Alfredo dehydrated meal. It's dehydrated, by the way. So I don't know what's gonna be like. I mean, a lot of dehydrated food I've had, it's actually pretty good. And even with added preservatives and stuff, they're good. I mean, like that one I had last time out here, the shepherd's pie, was very good. So yeah, sorry if this video is long, guys. I mean, I'm trying to keep it more on base content than talking, you know. But like I'm doing it right now, I'm talking. So we're gonna get our cooker set up, get it started, and then I'll see you when that is started. So nice fire going on. Okay guys, so I had to move away from the campfire It's really smoking. It's probably gonna die out because it's just so wet out here. I need to get my own storage system out here for wood. I need to find a spot to build like a canopy and then lay the logs on it so they don't get wet. So I gotta figure something out. I mean, that's in future videos. I've already been here for a while, so that'll be the next one, which should be very soon. Whenever it's nice weather like this, I will come out. So I mean, there might not be nice weather until spring, but anytime there's nice weather and I can come out, I'm probably gonna be out here. So that's a promise. You know, it's just when it's super cold out, and I'm not gonna camp in a blizzard like that again, because that was just stupid of me, and it was absolutely freezing, and I didn't like it. I got like no sleep. So something I enjoy is coming out for the daytime. I could be out here all day and doing the fires. You can see the smoke over there. See the fires right over top of our logs here. But sorry for the crazy camera angles right now. Got our stove set up here. Before I put the pot on, I'm actually gonna start it. So find the thing here. There. Get ready to click it. Return the dial up here. This is our cooker. So the fire's going. You can't see it, but it is going. We're a little bit away from camp because I couldn't take the smoke. It's just the wind's crazy. Well, it's not bad, but it's just enough to blow it in your face. So anywhere I sit, it makes a backdraft and it hits me in the face. So we're gonna put our pot in here. It's gonna start steaming. That's fine. That's only because the outside has water on it and it needs to evaporate because it just got clean. So we're gonna put our water in here. It takes a whole bottle of water, what we're making, and I'll show you what we're making real quick. Let me grab it out of my bag real quick here. So I'm gonna keep food and tools in a separate bag now from now on. I'm gonna buy a lot more of these dry bags, but alright, that's all I could get right now is one because I got the axe that day. But just saw tons of birds out here, by the way. I'm gonna do some more bird feeding videos soon here because they're all over the place. But we're gonna get one bottle of water out because it's 16 ounces, well 16.9, and once some evaporates it's probably gonna be 16, and we need 2 cups, and 1 cup's 8 ounces. So one bottle should be about perfect, even with evaporation happening. And if it's off a little bit, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not that touchy if you get an ounce wrong. Well, not an ounce, but you know. Here's what we're cooking. Let me autofocus it for you. Backpacker's Pantry fettuccine Alfredo with chicken. So it's dehydrated. It's 2 servings. I'll take the rest home. And yeah, that's what we're cooking. So we're gonna put our water in here real quick. I'm gonna try to speed all this up for you. But I know I say that, but it's probably gonna still be a good half-hour video, is my guess. But we're gonna put this whole bottle in. It's gonna take it too. Actually, I just turned the heat up a crap ton, so get our bottle and we're gonna put it straight back in our bag. I don't want that getting over. I got cookies in here, but we're eating them. I probably won't even eat them, actually. I'll just take them home. I don't know. I don't feel like getting dirt on them, so even though it doesn't hurt, I kind of just want to enjoy this and see what this tastes like. So we're gonna let this boil. As soon as it's boiled, I'll come back. We'll open this, and we got our long spoon, and we're gonna mix it up. And yeah, see you once this is boiling. Okay, guys. So the water's still boiling. Well, it's not boiling yet. It's rolling boil, but it needs to get to like a really nice boil. So I just want to take a minute, look around here how nice it is, because the sky is so blue. You can't really see it. I know this camera, well, you can. That's how blue it is right there. It's actually brighter on the screen than it is, but it's a nice blue, and there's the sun, so there's tracks everywhere. So let me just take you on a walk here for a second. Here's where I was cutting wood and stuff, but these woods are endless that way. That way, actually they do end straight that way. There's a huge field with a cornfield and stuff, but that way it never ends. So just take a second, look around. I just want to show you at least one set of tracks here. okay. So you can see these are kind of messed up tracks. Just look over here real quick. Right there's a water hole, so there's, okay, that's a good example. Those are rabbit or squirrel tracks. I'm guessing squirrel. Going that way. And then all around there, I don't know if you can see all those divots, but those are all deer tracks. It's crazy how many deer tracks are out here right now. Never thought there was. Any right here, I thought they were down further, the deer. But I mean, they do go through these woods all the time. Because they are deer. But right here, there's more squirrel tracks. And over there, there's more of the coyote and deer. Ton of coyote tracks. Ton of coyote tracks, but a lot more than deer. So, see, I let our campfire die. It started to die because I wasn't feeding it. But since I'm going out too a little bit soon, figure I'll let it die and just save that for next time. So, looks like our water is starting to boil here. I'm gonna flip you out. Whatever it's at now is good enough. Because it takes about 20 minutes for this to set up. I know this is gonna be a long video. I'm sorry. It's just gonna be. I mean, I talk too much and I can't make them short, so. I mean, a lot of other videos are shorter, but when I come out in the woods like this, okay, it's boiling, so we're gonna shut it off. Okay, so we shut it off. We're gonna get our pack here. Ooh, make sure you always get this out and put it in your bag. Don't leave it out here. Oh my gosh. I'll just pull a noodle out and show you. Look at the noodles. Look at that. This little curly noodle. Look in there. That's what we're eating for lunch. A lot of noodles, but that's never bad because they look pretty good. So let's pull our handles out here. Very hot. This is such a good stove. Such a good one. I'm not sponsored or anything, but it's a very good stove. I'm not lying. We're gonna pour our water into our packet here. Okay, so our water is in our pack. And I'm guessing, stir well. So I'm gonna get my spoon out. 1 second here. See our dehydrated food. Also, once you're off camera in a second here, I'm gonna take the tarp down. Just because the fire's out. And I've been out here for a couple hours. I just haven't filmed much. But yeah, I am gonna take that down. So we got our fork here, or spork. Spoon or spork. We're gonna stir this up. There is chicken in here, by the way. Okay. We're just gonna seal that. And in 20 minutes, I will see you. I'm gonna take the tarp down and make sure the fire is completely out. We might do something else here, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna let this sit for 20 minutes and I'll see you then. I will take the tarp down and I'll pack this up. So see you in a minute. Okay guys, so I'm back. All the stuff's packed up. Get ready to go. I don't want to make the video too long, so I'll just do another one soon here. Starting the camp again. But here's what we got after it's sitting. A lot of noodles. There's some tomato you can see there. There's inside the bag. We're gonna able to try and then we'll end the video here. Wow. So you'd expect a lot of noodles. There is. But I can taste chicken. Surprisingly, I can taste chicken. And it's actually really good. And there's like good cheese to it. So, not lying, I will finish this at home. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I don't want to bore you like an ASMR me eating noodles right here. But I brought some cookies too. Those are going home though. But hope you guys enjoyed. You're far away from me because I'm holding the tripod, but you can see we're in the woods and we're going to pack up and head out. But you can see what we got done here today. We got a camp established, we ate lunch, we got a campfire and a backdrop. So, thanks for watching, guys. I know I'm swinging this around a lot, but yeah, I'll do more videos soon. Let me know if you enjoyed this. This camera angle's really weird, but let me know if you enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.